All right, Taurus. So there's a perfect moment to teach right now. You guys remember to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, okay? If that's something you've been thinking about doing. You guys are funny. But anyways, there's a perfect moment to teach. There is like a perfect, like somebody wrote some stuff on, whatever. And I can say what I want. I can do what I want. So if you have a problem with it, just click off. You think I'm too much drama, fine. That's why your life is the way it is. So don't be like looking around being like, oh, poor me, look at the shit you project onto other people. And so here's the thing. So I'm just mirroring. So somebody wrote something about how I read. And here's the thing. If you don't like how I read, I say this about every video, just click off. Just click off. Just don't watch. That's it. If you're not following and you're not able to follow, then you should just go. Simple. I'm teaching you how to follow your heart. Your mother never taught you this. School didn't teach you this. I am. If you don't like something, go away from it. Don't make comments about it. Don't criticize it. Just go away from it. And I'm criticizing it because I want to and because you started it. So I'm finishing the war. You don't bomb my country and don't think I'm not going to bomb you back. And wait on it, Miss Effie Lynch, on the Pisces reading from last night. All right, so let's get into the reading, you guys. There is a judgment happening in your connection, but here's the thing. Okay, so you guys, there'll be an extended reading. Okay, because I'm kind of like, I feel like there's just something just happened, and I'm having like a spiritual moment, but I feel like I'm going through it with you guys, and this is how it kind of has to be. So if you follow the story, then you follow it, and if you don't, you're an idiot. You know what I mean? And that's where you are, and that's why you don't have what you want the most. But because you know what I mean, like it's just that's a picture of it. But I just feel like there is something happening around criticizing, comparison, that it's like that you're realizing how comparing yourself or how others trying to fix you up a certain way or trying to whatever has actually caused issues in your connection. And so you're shedding this is what you're shedding. You're realizing how listening to other people's critiques, like people who write comments about if I'm saying stuff, I can say whatever I want. Okay. And so can Effie Lynch, but I can get in on her ass too right after. I can do what I want. All right. So, because a lot of you karmic people that still watch the channel, but it's not that many of you guys left. So I know, I'm doing it. I know what I'm doing. So for those of you karmic people, what you're not understanding is that the reason why you're still very karmic and you don't have, and your dreams aren't coming true and you're miserable is because you stay in situations that don't really work for you and you try to change it as opposed to you leaving it. And what happens is that what you don't realize is that like in you trying to change somebody else, you realize that you actually changed yourself. Like, I don't know what, there's like a burden that you guys are kind of carrying that I feel like the divine feminine and masculine Tauruses, you're following this, but I feel like I can understand how you're kind of like, okay, this is going to make sense though. I promise, like, cause this is how this is going. But this situation here, there's a burden that you've been carrying that comes from something like that. It comes from criticisms and critiques, but in a certain way where it's like, I'm hearing nice, nasty, but at the same time, I'm hearing you dish it out though. You know what I mean? But it's not like you dishing it out is bad. I feel like there's a way that you're not fully embracing yourself, that I feel like if you fully embrace yourself, you will realize that whenever you did dish it out, Taurus, it was because somebody sent that your way. Somebody came at you and started with you. And that's when you sent that back. Okay, but there's a burden you carry about I'm hearing defending yourself, but also a defense in a way, defending like being in a place where you don't have to defend yourself, but like also if you have to defend yourself, like the way you choose to, there's like a way that you carry weight, but it comes from a past cycle, and you're getting a perfect opportunity to really shed that so you can be who you really are. You're at a major juncture in your twin flame journey, but what's stopping a lot of you Tauruses is hearsay. And I feel like some of you, if you take part in gossip, that's why. It's not, yeah. If you take part in gossip, that's why you're having to overcome a bad habit. I feel like it's gossip. Because you're realizing, you're looking at the fruits of some of the things in your connection, and you're realizing that a lot of that comes from gossip or listening to gossip. Let's just put it that way. Listening to gossip. Spreading gossip, though, some of you guys, if you could be honest with yourself, I mean, you know, a part of being real is being honest, you know? And I feel like, yeah, you can accept things about yourself. And just because you're gossiping doesn't mean it's bad. I feel like everybody gossips, but there's a way that you take part in communicating, or a way that you take part in, I'm hearing, in changing, that it's kind of overwhelming you, or it's causing overwhelm in the connection. And there's a burden that you're releasing around it. Cause I feel like if that's in your heart, if in your heart of hearts, like you want to change things to make them better, then that's not something you need to change at all. But that's something that's you're battling against, because you're kind of dealing with like karmics trying to manipulate, but also you trying to plant a seed in something and trying to be like, make it better. But ultimately it be clashing with karmic energy that just wants to manipulate and hold things down. And so you're shedding a burden. This is like very convoluted, very spiritual, but at the same time, it's super 3D. You can see it happening in 3D, but at the same time, there's something that goes on in 5D that is really limiting. You know what I mean? That even though it's like, oh, this is such a 3D thing, and it's not something that we paint as a bad thing, it's super limiting in 5D. Okay. That's why I go off when people make comments, when people do anything. I go off because I'm like, you're trying to hold me down. You're trying to change me. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Go away. I don't even recommend this channel to my friends unless I'm close to them, or if like they're spiritual. I'll be like, oh, you know, but if I meet people on the street, I don't tell them that I have this channel, because this is, you have to seek. If you're not seeking, you're not on your path. And I feel like that's a problem. If you know, if you're trying to change people and stuff like that girl, that Effie girl, like, what did she write just now? Like, I did not like this comment. And I just feel like she's like, oh, slow down, whatever, when you're all over the place. Like, and to me, it's like, but that's nice. She's trying to write it nice. She started with sweetheart, and then she ended it really nasty. I'm like, that's nice, nasty. And it's like, that's really disgusting. Effie Lynch, if you're wherever situation you're in right now, that's because that's why you're in that situation, Effie. That's why. Because you are this way. You're a nasty bitch, but you hide it under being nice, and you come to spiritual people and you try, and then that's why you get that. You're gonna get a blowback. I'm coming. Like, you're gonna get it, honey. And that's why, because you're a fucking cunt. Okay? And she does that shit to mad people. I swear to God, she does. And then she's gonna sit there and complain about how her man does this and her man does that. But that's why. So I feel like you need to there's things you need to move on from, Taurus. I feel like y'all take part in this energy, or you guys have been like suppressed by this energy, whatever it is. And you're realizing how that has caused an issue in your connection. Taurus, I just channel and I flow with life. That's it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't like it. You don't like it. I don't give a crap. Okay. I can't tell you how much I want to tell you that. No, you're not going to send that hate energy on this channel no more. Not on my kids. Okay? You're not putting that on my creation. Y'all could tear down your own creation by listening to gossip and listening to hearsay and not trusting your gut, but you're not going to take that to my creation, because I'm going to blow your shit up. Because I can and I want to. So I'm going to do it. So that's the thing. You're having a major, because you're realizing how your connection was overburdened, and it was because of all the gossip and the hearsay and all that stuff that you were spreading. But I also feel like, Taurus, some of you guys, you weren't taking part, because some of you Tauruses are mad sweet and y'all don't take part in gossip. But Taurus, every Taurus I know gossips. Every Taurus I know gossips. And that's bad. It's nasty, because sometimes y'all talk bad about people that really care about you, and it blows up in your fucking face. That's nasty, because I feel like now you got caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? So you were spreading it, and then you got winded up in it. Now you're recognizing. This is a teaching moment. I know I'm not a Taurus. I got no Taurus in my chart, so don't come for me. Don't. And I'm not saying I'm not every woman, but all I'm saying is, even if this was me, whatever I do, I own it. I love everything about me. I can't understand why you don't love that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't understand why, if you're in a situation where you don't love things, why are you still there? Or why are you not trying to get what you deserve? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why you just staying there? But that's the thing, because y'all got winded up in the gossip, and then y'all started believing the hearsay, because y'all care too much about what people say. And that's the problem. That's what got you caught up. That's what got you caught up. You care too much what people say. And that's why you get into gossip, and you get caught up, and then you get separated from yourself, and you're not making choices for yourself. And now you got a perfect opportunity to do that. And you guys are having to really choose yourself and be practical and grounded. And there's also, you need to move on from certain things. There's chaotic situations you need to move on from. There's chaotic friendships you need to move on from. There's gossip you need to move on from. Because now you're choosing self-love. That Effie chick, that's the hater. That's the girl that's trying to end your marriage. That's the girl. That's the girl who doesn't want you to be successful. She's the one who doesn't want you to live your dreams. She's the one who doesn't want you to be successful. Not me. Not the one doing whatever I'm doing over here, minding my business, but at the same time, not really. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's the one. That's the girl who's lurking in the corner. That's the girl who's lurking in the edge of the friend group, making side comments, who doesn't want you to have that man, who wants you to break up with your boyfriend, even though he's perfectly fine, because she wants him, or because she doesn't want you to be happy. That chick. But she'll smear it writing sweetheart. Yeah, Effie. Yeah, bitch. Okay? Talking about, oh, well, I just want to be, yeah, really? You want to be helpful? Yeah, because and then that's the thing. They come in your head and they split up your brain. And that's why I be getting in on y'all in all ways, because they come in and they want to split your head up. They want to split you in half, because they know that you're greater together than you are separate. That's the separation that you guys were involved in, and you guys were taking part in it. And the funny thing is that you end up separating yourself, dummy. See how you played yourself? Because now you're realizing it. You're waking up and you're realizing it. How you were spreading mad gospel about other people's connections, particularly a Queen of Swords connection. Now you're realizing how you played yourself. There's a Queen of Swords, some of you guys, you're realizing you were spreading mad stuff about them and you was triggering them. And now you're realizing how you played your whole self in a half. Your whole self. And I'm hearing some of you guys, your twin flame is a Queen of Swords, whether they're a man or a woman. And you were getting involved in gossip, and you had friends gossiping about you and gossiping about this person, and they split up the connection. And now you're realizing how they was, but it's really intertwined. It's really mixed. And you realize how they wasn't really your friends. So you're coming back to you, Taurus. It doesn't matter all that other stuff. Let's get rid of the shame. Who cares? Who cares if people gossip? I got something for bitches who gossip, though. I hate that shit. That is like the one thing I hate. And people trying to change people. That's the two things I hate. So I get in on those girls, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. You're just saying stuff. It doesn't matter. Besides, girls who gossip, their words have no power. They don't have magic in their voice. When you gossip all the time, you just get herpes bumps in your mouth, lie bumps on your tongue, because that's all you do. You gossip and you lie. There's no power or magic in your words, dear. That's why things don't move for you, my love, because you gossip. But it's like, let go of the shame. Even if you're going to talk, just talk. Let go of the shame. Drop the two-facedness. Drop the two neckness. One on one and out the other mouth, out the other side of your mouth. Drop that, because that's what got you winded up, didn't it? Now you see. Okay, now you see. Played yourself, but you're dropping the burden. You're recognizing how you played your whole self, Taurus. You're recognizing it, because it's showing up. Something's going on today, and it's showing up how you did it. You know what I mean? And that's okay, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting it on Effie. She tried me. But I'm saying for the rest of y'all, provided that you're not going to come with me for smoke down there, I don't have any smoke for you. I don't even know you. I love you guys, though. I really do. I know this is not the right time to say it. It might feel that way, but that's what happens when you gossip. Because you might be mad. You might be like, oh, whatever. But that's how you split yourself up, too, because you're not even accepting my truth. That's why you gossip, bitches. That's why you just gossip and you go behind my back and you talk shit. That's why. Because you're afraid of the woman who speaks her truth. You're afraid of the woman who lives her truth, the woman who wears her hair the way she wants to wear her hair, and she still could take your man any minute because she's smart. You're afraid of that power because that's strength. And that's how you played yourself, because she's showing up here again. She's here again. So you know who it is, Taurus. You know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Come on. In the recent past, there was positive energy that you got, like a new beginning. And I feel like you really embraced, you got some growth and you matured. And in this maturity, You realizing now how you was immature and why you got certain things because you was dealing in certain things. But I feel like most of y'all are just going to get this. Most of y'all are just going to get this. The divine feminine women are just going to get this. But I know there's a heavy amount of women who are getting ready to transition it into divine feminine energy, right? And you could be a masculine listening to this, but even the males listening to this, you're not taking offense. You're not taking that. I'm feeling feminine energy right now, but I'm feeling distorted feminine energy that's transitioning into light, or for lack of a better word, light energy, like a different form. That's stepping into more of an abundant form of thyself and like accepting really who she fully is. So in that, there's a little bit of that resistance. And so you're fighting, you want to bite at me. And I'm like, be careful before you bite at me, honey. Be careful. Have you ever seen a barracuda? Like, be careful. Because I feel like you're overwhelmed right now with some energy. You're frustrated with how this connection is going right now because you feel like it's not really, and you feel like you're really not going anywhere, and you're kind of getting in a negative space because you're carrying a burden. But to release this burden, you have to step into purity and acknowledge something. And what it is gossip and hearsay, and how you fed into hearsay. And once you acknowledge it, which most of you divine feminists, you already acknowledge this, and you're sitting in it, and you're just basking in the energy right now. Most of y'all who are divine feminine, y'all are just sitting here like, yep, you're basking in it. The distorted ones, they're fighting it, but they're going to cross over eventually because something's going to hit them and they're going to realize what I was saying. But ultimately, all you Tauruses are concluding a cycle, every single one of you guys, like it or not. And it sure will shock. If you won't let the paradigm tear down within your head, it'll tear down outside of you. Okay? And that's what's gonna happen. All right? Because you need to move. All right? And I feel like there's happiness. There's happiness in your connection, and I feel like you want to move to a happily ever after. You want your happily ever after. And this person, they're also recognizing themselves too. But I'm feeling this energy on Taurus's end. There's someone needed to hear that message. I'm hearing surrender. Okay. When it comes to this connection, though, this person, they're focused on the new cycle. You're focused on the new cycle, new phase. You want a family. You want to be nurtured. You want to be respected. You want to be treated the right way. You want to be appreciated. You want all this energy given to you. You know what I mean? And so you're concluding the cycle just as well as this person is. But there's a weight you're carrying, and it comes from gossiping. And if it comes from gossip, or it comes from listening to hearsay, feeling bad about your connection because it's not the way that someone else's connection is. And that's what it simply is. So some of you guys, it's not even that you were really, and I said there's some sweet Tauruses. There's not really that you were really even in the gossip, but you listened to it a lot and you believed a lot of that stuff, and you like kind of let it like paint you. You know what I mean? And so now you're washing it. And so you're here because you're washing it off, and you're in my collective, babe. You are. But there's some of y'all who are kind of transitioning and whatever. And so you're kind of here and you're kind of starting stuff, and you're pissing me off because this isn't even your home. So you're pissing me off. You know what I mean? So just be respectful and don't come with that energy, because I feel it and I send it back. So there's stuff that you're not, I feel like you need to accept like the things that you're manifesting, or you're like kind of stepping into a phase that you manifested, but you're needing to be brave about it and like be protective over yourself, be certain over yourself, be firm in your own person, but also at the same time, and still embracing that divine feminine energy, but still protecting what you have. Because whatever your connection is, Taurus, it's important to you, and you want it's ascending to another level. It is. But there's things that the reason why you had it before and you lost it, or you thought you had it before and you lost it, was because of this energy that you're getting ready to release now. So argue with Barbie, stupid. Argue with okay, you know what? All right, so conscious thoughts and because it's like, you guys, all right, conscious, because I have to do it. Conscious thoughts and our desires is your ancestors. So the energy right now that's around you guys and around this connection is protecting the love you guys have in this connection and protecting your family. You realized recently what really mattered, right? Right? You really realized what mattered, huh? Did you, Taurus? Because I feel like before, you guys were focused on the worst possible outcome. You guys were super depressed. You guys were not focused on your happiness. You weren't in touch with what your wish fulfillment was. And so you made a lot of choices that led you to have a lot of regret. That's what it was. And now you clear that block. but you got to shed, because I feel like now you're like, oh my God, how is this going to happen again? And you're carrying a weight, but it comes from you being fake before or buying into fake people. So just stop being fake and buying into fake people and you'll be all right. Some of y'all, I'm hearing somebody, but that's in the extended. We're going to do that in the extended. But I'm hearing somebody got something, a disease, and it's like, and you're wondering how you got it. And it's because, and it was a really sickening disease, but it's because you were being fake. You were being two-faced. And I feel like I'm hearing you were cheating. So it's like, you gotta get real with yourself. When things happen like that, you gotta get real with yourself. You really do. There was events that happened when I was younger that I was like, what? I thought I was perfect. When I was younger, I mean, I am. But I'm saying, I thought, whatever. I thought, I didn't think I had a problem. I didn't think it was that bad until it was looking me in the face. And I'm like, but how could I get this? How could this even happen to me? You know what I mean? Like, and so I went within. That's why. And I realized, actually, I'm not being authentic. Let me go be real quick. You know what I mean? And that was what it was. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't like, there was some people I got in on, of course, because I felt like they were being fake too. But ultimately, I realized where I was being fake to myself. Some of you guys, you're being fake to yourself. Because some of you guys are like, but I'm not even, and that's why you attract that, because you're fake to yourself. And yourself is yelling at you because yourself is mad at you. Not anymore. They're not. It's not. The thing is like, they just want you to embrace the positive possibilities. This person and you. Because I feel like this person, they see it too. They want it with you. But I feel like in a way, you're not embracing the positive possibilities, or in the past you weren't. Because in the recent past, you were. But now you're shedding a weight. That's all it is. You're just shedding a weight of feeling betrayed, backstabbed, hurt, cut down. Like, that comment was really mean. And it was very manipulative. You don't know what people go through before you say stuff to them, and you think that you're usually that mean and it doesn't matter. But sometimes that shit cuts deep. And I can understand how some things I say cut deep, and that's why I even interrupt channeling to clarify, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. But at the same time, if that's the message and it's coming through this way, and I'm channeling somebody's ancestor this way, then that's how it comes out. And that's not my prerogative, because I'm not the president of the United States. I'm not a politician. I don't need to be politically correct. So don't bring that crap over here. I speak the way I want to speak. This is my country. I can do what I want over here. You go where you want to go and you create what you want. Instead of bombing other people's countries, just go make your own, hun. Maybe then your country wouldn't be so run down. Maybe then your body wouldn't look the way it looks if you focus on yourself instead of coming to try to tear down other people. And some of y'all, that's what it was for you. You were thriving and other people saw you thriving and they didn't want you to thrive. So they came through and tried to bomb your stuff. And I'm hearing your mom and your dad. So some of you guys, that was a parental. And now they're getting what they get, and you're rebuilding, and now you're getting that energy come your way, and now you're realizing where it came from and how it even started. People criticizing you and trying to split you in half. Talking about they love you. And I'm not saying that they don't care about you, but what I'm saying is that you got to care about yourself more than they care about you, to know that they can't split you in half and still call you theirs, period. Okay? And that's period. And your worries are unnecessary, because I feel like whoever this person is, they love you. Your twin flame, they love you. They're not going anywhere. They ride for you. They will ride for you, and they have rode. Okay? Yes. So you're having a major realization this week. You're clearing out something big. And I feel like for you karmic Tauruses that are watching this, y'all really might be watching this a lot today. And I feel like for those of you guys, you're about to have some stuff go on, and you're going to have a major realization about some stuff. And just know you deserve it. Because I feel like some of you guys, you're so underhanded, or you're coming out of an energy of being mad underhanded. And you're realizing just how underhanded you were. Or you knew you were always that way, but now you're coming. Now it's like everybody's seeing you. Because I feel like some of you Tauruses, you had a major two-face. You had a really fake face. Because the other side was really different from the face you put on. And it's coming out. You are having a judgment, dear. You are coming clean, hon. And I feel like there's other people around you who are coming clean. Because listen, Tauruses, I feel like we have the London Drake, the Barbados Drake, the New York Drake, and the Canada Drake. And they're all pointing at each other. And it's a lot of Drakes. So there's a lot of scripts being flipped. So some of you guys, it's like, you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? And then you're realizing all these people, oh, they're mad fake, da, 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 you know what I mean? But that's coming out for you to have clarity. It's coming out so you can release. That's it. So just be positive. I feel like whatever this is mad positive. For the ones I'm reading for, this is mad positive. I'm just sometimes I channel for karmics because sometimes I want to get on them. So in the near future, you're holding on to what really matters. And listen, baby, whatever you have, if somebody came through and thought that they was gonna split up what you had, they're gonna realize that they can't do that. Because I'm hearing abundance, but at the same time, this is really tricky. I'm hearing abundance, but I'm hearing holding on to what you want. Okay, this connection is ascending to another level. There's a change going on in your love connection. And so there's a change in communication. There's a change in movement. And it's something you really are really going to love. You're going to freaking love this. This is to your heart's content. And so I feel I'm hearing like you're taking the things that really matter with you and leaving the rest. Okay, you're leaving behind the regrets. I feel like there might be a fire sign around some of you guys who has some regret because they're recognizing who, like your truth. They're recognizing who you really are. They're recognizing that they really love you. And so they have some regrets. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys, this could be your twin flame. This is your twin flame. And this person, that's why they're coming in this way. So this is the person who's coming in because you might be wondering why they're doing it so quickly is what I'm hearing. And it's because this person has some regrets and they want to recognize you in some way. They want to show you that they recognize you. Aw, this is so cute. You guys have a wonderful person in your life, a really sweet person. You're connecting with your twin flame, your soulmate. You are. And so I feel like, but there's some hater energy that is around. That's just what the reading is. Don't feel bad for me. I'm fine, you guys. Okay. But there's some hater energy that's around and they come out and they have been in some way insidiously tampering with your connection. And I feel like it's through thoughts, through gossip. They were probably telling this person stuff about you could have never imagined that somebody would say about you. And you could have never imagined that they would think that about you. And it's coming out because this person, they have some regrets around cooperating with whoever this person is. Okay. Because I feel like they thought they kind of recognized this person as something, but they realized that they wasn't shit, period. Because they realized that they were saying stuff about you. Okay. Like there is somebody really manning up in this connection. I feel like it's just divine masculine and they're coming real. Because they're realizing how I feel like they were gossiping about you, but they were talking about you in a way that wasn't very positive. And like, some stuff is going on in their life so they could heal, or they were listening to gossip about you, or there was somebody around them who they really trusted who like didn't want the two of you guys to be together. And they caused a lot of separation in this connection. And I'm hearing that person died, but they caused a lot of separation in this connection. They're like, they feel really bad that they even let this person, because they lost so much time. This person is really in a horrible emotional place because they feel really bad. They were letting this person tell them stuff about you that wasn't true because they weren't listening to themselves. And that's why they're closing out that cycle. And that's the energy of the Queen of Swords. Whoever this Queen of Swords is that you guys were hating on, they listen to themselves. And that's what you need to do. Effie, dummy, the rest of you Taurian dummies that might want to write stuff to me, cross watchers that have a problem with me. Yeah. You need to trust yourself. I just trust myself. That's why it doesn't matter where I go, I'm going to be okay. And some of y'all can't even make it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, because you don't trust yourself. So while you're hating and throwing dirt on the person who trusts themselves, you know what I mean? And they're making it, and I'm hearing this person making it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing this person has like distanced themselves from some of you guys, but you was hating on them, and now and they're where they are. And you know, some of you guys, you're having a come to Jesus moment. You're coming real. Like you're coming real. I feel like your comfort zone is up. Some of you guys, maybe not. But there's a separation in communication with certain folks. That's not your twin flame, obviously. But you're also making peace and understanding things about yourself and making peace with because I feel like you couldn't take part in this or do this if that didn't happen to you. So that's why I'm like, don't be mad at yourself. I'm getting in because I feel like sometimes Tauruses, y'all have a really blockhead, like hard, stiff. But y'all are amazing people though. That doesn't take away from who you guys are. And I feel like you need to remember that you're amazing. And I feel like the more you remember that you're amazing, you're going to see that in others. And if you are mad two-faced, you're going to drop that, you know? Because that two-facedness, if you watch people get bullied for being who they are, and you really don't want to be bullied, of course you're going to be two-faced. Of course you're going to put on a facade because you don't, and that just goes to show that it really sucks to be put down. So instead of not saying anything or being two-faced about it, why don't you just be real and not hang out with people, put people down? Don't buy into lack. And that's what you're learning. Because that's why you got put down. And that's what it is. But some of y'all, it's like some of y'all could take it, and I feel like if you could take it, then queen. You know what I'm saying? Queen. But if some of y'all can't, and you're coming because you're realizing that you bit off more than you could chew. No, but in some cases, some of you guys did. But you're gonna realize it's all right. You'll be fine. But you right now you're like, oh, but that's the kind of stuff he was talking about. But I feel like what's going on in your connection, don't worry about your connection. Don't worry about the things that really matter to you and your comfort zone. Don't worry about it. You're fine. But I feel like there is a new beginning, okay? But it comes from shedding stuff and being real, okay? Because I feel like there's something that you're investing into, like you've been invest into your dreams. I'm hearing. Some of you guys are fearful of investing into your dreams, and that's why you hit on this Queen of Swords. And that's a fact. Because you are fearful of investing in your dreams, and you just need to be patient. I feel like some of you guys, it's not that you're fearful, it's just like it's taking a while. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if it's taking a little bit. It's fine. There's nothing wrong. And I think you need to understand something about time, and that, you make your own time. But it's okay. You just wait and see. You're gonna see your dreams come to fruition. Your dreams are coming to fruition. It's only a matter of time, Taurus. But you see how I watered you? But some of you Taurus, a lot of you Tauruses, y'all didn't water me back. Most people didn't water me back. I water myself. That's why I'm so aggressive. Because fuck you guys. I do. And I don't want you to water me. I'll go to God. God waters me. And that's why I feel like I know I'm protected. I know I'm protected. And a lot of y'all are stepping into that. You have your dreams. Go and, trust that your dreams are coming true. You just need to trust it's coming. It's only a matter of time. Instead of throwing stones at, and that's where you were stuck at. You were stuck in that. You was throwing stones at other people's castles. When you really need to just be real and realize you wanted a castle. You want a castle. So build a fucking castle, Taurus. You're a Taurus. You can build anything. You're Taurus. All right, we're moving into the extended though, because I want to look into this near future energy, and I want to look into this conscious thoughts and desires, because there's some betrayal energy, but also, getting blessings, but also getting betrayed, and whatever. I'm hearing it's what you deserved. Okay, so that's what you have. We're gonna move into the near. No, some of you guys though, there's some things you think you deserve. Actually, it's you're gonna see in time that you're gonna have your justice, but the energy, the vibration you was at, that's what you deserved. But once you come out, you raise your vibration, you're going to get your justice. So relax. All right, near future. We're going to look into that and extended. Link down below in the description bar. We're going to get into it. All right, bye.